Hey everybody, it's Andy, aka Max Ryder. As you can see, we are, and probably have just heard from the intro, we are on Tranquil Island still. We are going to build a larger house this time. Let me turn on my timer. Woot. And let's see what's in the box. Everything is in the ender chest. I made a little special chest here to hold my junk because my inventory had all kinds of stuff stuck in it at the time. But everything we're going to build with is in the ender chest, which is right here. Ooh. We're going to build a mansion, as you can see by the title. Let's just grab everything we can of varying items. This is for emergencies, because mostly it's going to be built out of oak. I've already been out here and there's a freaking creeper just waiting in the hole for me. Hope he's dead. I tested out the bed in this little house, as y'all saw from last time that I built something. Nope, he's dead. Good. My level's 39. I gotta do something with those. I just haven't had time. Haven't been able to get around to it. I also built up this hill a little bit and ended up putting down a foundation for a larger house. I'm probably gonna have to build this hill up just a little bit more. Let's put a door. Whoa! Hey guy, what you doing? Wearing all that armor's keeping you safe, ain't it? You can't hit me. Can't hit what ain't there. Yeah. Can't grab these bones up here either. I think my inventory is completely full right now. Yes, I hate that. That's okay. We have some bones out here. Anyway, this guy's just mad at the world. So we're going to start on the mansion here with the walls, of course. So hopefully I'll be able to continue working at night despite the darkness and the mobs. And let's see, what are we talking about today? It's been a while since I've talked about people on the kissing list, so I guess I'm going to talk about the 16th woman I ever kissed. I've been kind of putting this one off, to be quite honest, because it did not turn out well. Darn it. I mean, obviously, none of them turn out well. They all end up dumping me. But this one turned out the worst, because I'm going to talk about Faith, who is the woman that I married. I think for now we're going to put the door here, which means I'm going to have to build a door. We're going to need to get some glass set up. Let's just use up. Anyway, I moved up to Ohio in February of 1998 from North Carolina after my life there had collapsed into ruin, essentially. That was right after Cindy, the second Cindy, had broken up with me and well, not right after, it was almost a year after. The second Cindy had broken up with me, canceled the wedding, blah, 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 blah. Yes, these are not terribly happy stories I'm telling right now. So, I decided fresh start, move to Ohio. And I was working part-time. Mainly I was substitute teaching and just trying to get by, living with my aunt and uncle. How big of windows do I want to put here? 1, 2, 3. Massive windows, you think? Massive windows. I think massive windows. Or I could do narrow windows. No, we're going to do big windows. I haven't done anything with really big windows. So we're going to get all this stuff up real quick, and that will allow us to... I don't appear to have a crafting bench. Oh, there it is. Looked right at it and walked away. There, that gives us a stack of windows. At least that will make it safe to continue working all day and all night. Anyway, so... Oh, move to Ohio. So in order to try to meet some people, make some friends, and that kind of thing, I auditioned for some plays. The first play I was in Williams County Playhouse, and it was called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. I was able to get the part of Hysterium, which is a very campy, silly, darn it, part, and it was a lot of fun. I should have enough for the whole house, maybe. I might end up having to make more glass. Dope! We'll see. That one piece will be the one I'm short. So anyway, Probably should have put this way up on that hill there. Considering the glass, but I don't want it on the top because I want the I want the darn it. Wow, that went very quickly. One more stack should do me for the ground floor. Okay. So now at least we're safe. Now let's make a door real quick. So I was in Forum, had a good time, met some great people, made some good friends, all that good stuff. This for now. And when when to talk. Yeah, I'm going to make a giant board. I'm going to drop off pretty much everything right here. And go back to the other house and grab everything else I plan to build with. Anyway, interrupted myself again. Sorry. So, I was in Forum, had a great time. Now, one of the nights of the show, I was approached by someone who said, hey, I should have just... Oh, this is the wrong... That's all my treasures that I brought, but... There we go. That should be everything I need. Hopefully... Oh, wow. No, it's only noon. That's going to look pretty good there on that hill. Again, it probably would look better way up there, but... I wish I'd go second-guessing myself. Anyway. Let's see. Here we go. So, as I was saying, I was approached... There we go. Should be more than enough. I was approached by a gentleman who asked me if I'd, ever wanted to be in the show Godspell. And I said, I have always wanted to be in that show. Whoa. I actually had, we're going to be using lots of half slabs for floor. Everywhere. I'd actually tried to be in the show at High Point College when I was there, but did not get the part because there were so many talented people at the college at that time. Anyway, so I said, yeah, I'd love to be. And he said, Hicksville? Yeah, there's a town called Hicksville in Ohio, not far from Bryan, where I was living at... No, not far from Edgerton, where I was living at the time. Hicksville Village Players is doing the show Godspell, and I think you'd be a great fit. We need to fill some parts. And I said, yes, of course. He gave me the rehearsal date, blah, 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 blah. I went, and he hands me the script, and he says, you're playing Jesus. Jesus is the lead, and I'm not a big lead guy, but it's a great part, it's a great show. I had a great voice, singing voice at the time. It has since atrophied into garbage. But at the time, I had a great singing voice. We're on the second floor first. Oh, this will be enough. We're going to find out. Now, normally, yeah, this is where the floor is. So we're going to do... Yeah, 4 high. This is right, I believe. I don't want this thing to be so tall that it's just ungainly looking. 2 floors on this house, and then, darn it, gabled roof. This is actually very similar to the one that I built in the Village of Utopia on the LDShadowlady server recently, and it was a brand new design I'd never tried before, really liked it, so I'm building one here with 3 different types of wood, and I should replace... We'll see what happens. So, very nervous, very intimidated by the part. Whoops, I don't want one to go there. Right, okay, good. But at the same time, it's like a dream part, so... Of course I was not... And I already said I would do the show, so I wasn't about to turn it down, even though I wish I'd have known it was going to be Jesus to start with. Actually, I'm glad I didn't. I might not have taken it. I might have chickened out. In any case... Oh, I removed the crafting bench. So I was in the show. There were some neat people in the show. No one I was particularly interested in or attracted to. Until... That's a good start. It's probably more than I need, actually. Until a young woman showed up at one of the rehearsals, was chatting with our pianist named Darren. And oh my gosh, she was beautiful. She's very young. She was only 18 at the time. And old man that I am, I was in my 30s, early 30s at least. I mean, she was just wow. And I thought, I want to meet this person. So while she was talking with Darren, I walked up to her and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And she looked at me like I was a bug. I mean, granted, I had interrupted their conversation, but I don't know. I thought, oh well. And she wasn't part of the show. She was somebody who'd done a lot of shows at Hicksville. She had most recently been in MASH that they had done, and oh my gosh. I was smitten with her as soon as I saw her. It was definitely love at first sight. I know that's super cliched and stupid, but it was like, wow, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever met, and I want to get to know her better. Anyway, so I had blown the first meeting with her, though. And I found out later she was dating a guy in the show named Scott, who's a great guy, real nice guy. Liked him a lot. He was a lot of fun to be in the show with, a lot of fun to hang out with. And we had become friends. So, whatever, no big deal. She was stopping by. I'd never see her again. I mean, it was a big deal. I was very much, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose this person from my life. And, oh, there goes the generator outside. I don't know if y'all could hear that or not, but it turns itself on once a week to test itself, make sure it's working right. So, anyway. Whoa, buddy. Just go down. I'm going to have to replace this with birch as well. I need a lot more glass. Gosh, I hope I brought enough glass. Dang it. Didn't I make a crafting bench for this place? Well, we're gonna. This will be the crafting corner back over here. I'm probably going to actually place these into the wall, like so. And I'll put a couple furnaces here, too. So, we're going to turn all of this into glass. I do not have enough glass. Oh, dang it. That's annoying. Okay, well, once it is daylight again, I'm going to have to, because I believe... Oh, darn it, that makes me upset. I thought, sure, this is a lot of glass in this house. Yeah, but I'm going to need more, so we're going to have to dig up some dirt tomorrow, or some sand. Anyway, where are we? 13 minutes in, which is less than I thought. The story feels like it's taken forever, and yet... So, I don't want to waste glass because I do have a limited amount. So I figured I was never going to see her again, although there was some talk about her doing props for the show. So, a day or so later, I don't remember exactly how long, I was in Edgerton because I was doing my banking there, and I heard so many people car horn at me. It was Scott. He lived in Edgerton. And I waved to him, and I said, "Hey, is Faith doing props?" And he said, "Yes." And I thought, yay, I'm going to get to see this person again. So she came in, started doing props for the show. It was a prop-heavy show, because, oops, I don't know if y'all know Godspell or not, but it can be done pretty much on a bare stage using just props. We also had set pieces. I don't even have enough to finish this, so that's annoying. Yes, I do. I actually have enough just to finish this. So the third floor, I'm going to need a lot more glass.